Interwill here, which means we are getting ready to head into talking about our culture and our arts. And I always say we are storytellers by nature, so it is an honor and a pleasure to welcome via Zoom this morning Stefan Deshong, the director behind a film that I definitely want to see, Buckcoo. Good morning, Stefan. I just said Stephen, sorry. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Now, I was saying you had the pleasure of not being summoned as early as I have, but I know you are brewing with excitement because you are going to be having your feature film opening this week. How are you then?
Yeah, I'm excellent. I'm super excited about it. This was actually supposed to happen since last year, but
Right.
COVID came and happened, and all the cinemas had to be shut down, as we know.
Right.
To actually be at this junction once again, I'm really, really super excited about it.
I can imagine. Now, this particular film is a comedic thriller.
Correct.
And it's rated PG-13, so that means we might get 2 little curse words or so, or is the actual content that might be a little spicy?
It's not that the content is too spicy,
Okay.
but it's a situation where it's a thriller. So there will be some elements that would be a little above the PG level,
Okay.
but at the same time, it's not rated R. It's not 16 years and over. So it's a more or less family type movie where anybody could come and see it. I try to be very, very tasteful in what I do.
Beautiful.
Even if there is a scene where somebody has to die, you find it would be done in such a way that is not very graphic, because I don't think it's necessary to even glorify violence and the like.
But what you have glorified is all of Trinidad and Tobago, because this was shot right here at home. What are some of the locations that we might be able to recognize?
Right, so we would have shot at on a lot of different spots on the avenue, like Frankie's,
Okay.
Club 63, Apex in St. James. We
Oh,
would
it was
have shot
well
at
lining in the show.
Hot Shot. We would have shot over to Tobago, and we would have shot as well by a couple of the popular beaches in Tobago and even Buckcoo in Tobago. So we can't forget our sister isle, because at the end of the day, we are a twin island republic, and we love Trinidad and Tobago.
So does the name have anything to do with paying homage to Tobago more than Trinidad or anything of the sort?
Now, the name basically is about Buckcoo comes from the Guyanese interpretation or the word buck,
Right.
and they call it Buckcoo, but it's spelled a little different with all these second C in it.
Okay.
So
This is where we're getting a little bit of the plot coming out. See how sneaky I was with that one? But it's going to be premiering at Movietown, is it? On the 28th of April, Movietown, Port of Spain, and Movietown, Tobago simultaneously, right?
not only that, but also San Fernando, because it's at all Movietown locations.
Nice.
But we will be at Movietown, Port of Spain to do an intro to the movie, and also do a Q&A at the end of the movie on Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And then we're going to be actually in Tobago this Saturday night to do the same thing.
Covering all your bases.
Yeah.
And in that case, to the up-and-coming film producers or short creators who want a little bit of insight, I'd like you to leave me with the 3 things that every filmmaker must do when creating shorts.
Right. So while this is a full feature-length film, it's a similar process, because if it is you get the hang of doing a short properly, then you would eventually be able to take that to the bigger step with doing an actual feature-length film. So I teach from time to time, and I tell people, what you hear is half of your viewing experience. So sound is very, very important, and that is where we drop the ball a lot as local filmmakers. We tend to have a rushed attitude with getting the song correct. We are know Roger Brewster and myself, who is the writer of the movie, and also producer from Grimmer Family Production. We had some challenges with sound and thing, but apart so that is one piece of advice.
Okay.
2, continuity is king. that is another part where we drop the ball. Continuity is king. You have to have somebody, even if it's you or somebody else, taking shots of what people wear, because you might start a scene one day and have to finish it another day. One day, an actor might have a ring on the left hand, the next day they might feel to wear that, they might wear something else, or they just might not have it at all.
Right.
Or, an earring, or whatever the case might be, and you might find that your continuity drops.
Okay.
So the third thing is consistency. So don't let your quality drop. Don't drop because you want to rush through the project to just get it over with, because it could be very frustrating. It could be a very tedious process. So those would be three pieces of advice. Your audio is critically important, continuity, and consistency. Don't let the value of the production drop as you go ahead shooting.
Beautiful advice for a beautiful production, which we will be seeing at Movie Town, Trinidad and Tobago and South, starting the 28th of April. Congratulations and best of luck, Stefan. Thank you very much for joining us. And to our viewers, be sure to look out for Buckcoo coming to a theater near you.